Welcome to Goosey Mumpers. No. Gummy Mingers. No. Glossy Bonus. No. Gossipmongers. Yes. Gossipmongers. Yes.
Gossipmongers. Yes.
Gossip number 1.
Who's it from?
Anonymous.
Oh,
It
lot of them
says they've enclosed a photo, so we've got that to look forward to.
okay.
My family settled in the UK from India back in the late 60s. Lots of brothers and cousins were separated and left behind, so Indians usually go back to see their families every year, keeping the family ties strong, or in some cases, too strong. This gossip is about an auntie, lady married to my dad's brother. Oh, I'm already intrigued. Who got up to all sorts on her trips back to the old village in India. And the sordid tale goes like this. It's a good writer, this.
Yeah.
Whenever I'd go to my cousin, she'd always talk about a painting she'd had hanging on the wall. It was of an Indian lady walking out of the river whilst balancing a pot on her head.
Good start. Great start.
He's got a lot of detail in this, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I reckon this could condense down to about 3 lines, if we
Yeah.
actually need to.
Yeah.
The story was that the lady would cross the water with the pot on her head. The pot contained clothes that would stay dry so she could change into them and secretly be with her lover on the other side of the divide. Fast forward many years later, during one of her annual trips back to India. At this time she's in her late 50s, and there'd been rumblings of inappropriate shenanigans witnessed between my auntie and a family member. During the cool Indian monsoon, cool Indian monsoon evening, my cousins came back to the village house unannounced and found my auntie in bed with her own brother.
Fucking hell. All right, that's enough.
Got dark quite quickly, didn't it? After a lovely monsoon.
Yeah, pot on the head, and
Pot on the head,
Banging her
monsoon,
brother.
banging her brother. That's the 3 beats to that story so far. The two lovers were well past their prime. That's the problem with this. They're past their prime. Rather than their kids are going to have 9 heads. The two lovers were well past their primes, so you can imagine the scene. Lots of body hair when it comes to 2 naked Indians in their late 50s. I'd just like to point out I am not the cause of that sentence.
enjoying it, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I'm struggling to read because I've got tears in me. My cousin ran and told their dad what had been seen, which escalated to a big fight in the public village square. Lovely that got to the village square quite quickly. My auntie and her brother covered themselves in petrol and threatened to set themselves on fire if people didn't leave them alone. Exactly where I would have gone there. Should we threaten to set ourselves alight? Or we could just go. We could just leave. No, set ourselves on fire. Fucking hell. This has got... I didn't think it could get darker.
You've read this, haven't you?
Yeah, but I can't remember the petrol bit.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, you'd easily forget the petrol
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, that's the least weird bit of the. After getting back to England, my uncle went through all his wife's belongings, desperate to uncover their secrets, any secrets of their Kama Sutra-inspired shenanigans. He found a photo taken back in the day. His wife had been having a thing with her own brother since the 70s. Judging by the photos. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
You got a sister or a brother?
Yeah, I got a sister and a brother. Yeah. But why? Are you
I don't know, it's mad,
thinking
isn't
would
it?
I...
Have you got a brother or sister? Because this is probably going to hit home to you then. If you haven't got a brother or sister and you're listening to this is wrong. If you're an only child, you won't understand this. But you cannot pork a sibling. Okay?
Oh my god.
Have you got a brother or sister?
Were you asking if I'd do anything
No,
or
I
just
wouldn't.
trying
No,
to
just-
produce
Yeah, just...
images?
It's mad, though, isn't
It's
it?
horrible,
It's a
yeah.
crazy story.
Is
Yeah.
it? Okay, so my uncle and auntie never got divorced. He said he couldn't live without her. There's just been a big cover-up of the whole affair in the UK. Wouldn't surprise me if it's still going on, but at a slower pace, as they're now in their 60s. He's really worried about how good at it they are, aren't they? To get back... They're just rubbish at it now. Oh, God. To get back into the local temple's good books, they've been making giant charitable donations towards the running of the temples. They've upped their donations, those two. Does it wash away the stories of what happened and might be happening back in India? Maybe in the temple's eyes, but some of us have longer memories. P.S. Enclosed is the photo found by my auntie.
Oh, wow.
Kissing her brother. You can imagine how sexy things must have got. Oh my God, that's brother and sister.
They're quite good looking though, aren't
see.
they? Both of
Let's
them.
see.
It looks.
They are, but
They look a bit awkward.
it's
but-
absolutely fine if they're not brother and sister. That's a lovely picky if they're not brother. That's a good story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well played. We don't know who it's
I'm
from.
exhausted from reading.
Yeah, don't know, anonymous.
Yeah, thank you, Anonymous.
Yeah.
Does it know? It didn't sort of say where he's from.
No,
UK.
I don't think it's.
No, just kind of like to meet him or her.
Gossip number 2.
When I was at school, a rumour went round that the owner of the local Indian takeaway in Kent had interfered with a horse.
For fuck's sake.
I know. It even stuck in adulthood, and when talking about getting a takeaway, people would often go, "Which one are you getting it from, the one by the station or the horse fiddler?" This is a nice bit. Whenever I picked up the takeaway from there, I always imagined a horse coming up to the serving hatch from the
quite
kitchen.
nice.
It's a nice little bit at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually quite a sweet story.
I quite like
what
that
about
one.
the poor man who's been
Yeah.
accused of fiddling a horse?
Yeah.
Where did he get a horse?
We had, should I say about
Huh?
one in my hometown?
Yeah.
What's that? Have you got one?
Oh no, it's just that there was a rumour about someone at the chip shop, the guy that ran it, so he's quite old. But he'd like touch your hand really slowly when he'd be handing you the chips and stuff. But the rumour was that no one liked him because of that, because they thought he was like a paedophile. But other than that, the rumour was that this is really hard to explain. He'd piss. He'd not leave the the checkout area. He'd just piss straight into the gutter that was running. Like no,
What, in the shop?
yeah.
Right.
So there was like
So
there
he
was a
could be
gutter.
asked to walk to the toilet.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the rumour that he could be asked to walk to the toilet, so just piss at the counter.
Yeah, but there was some
You'd know this.
evidence.
There was some evidence. Did you see him
It
piss?
stank of piss.
What, this chip shop did?
Yeah, it smelled horrible.
Did you keep going back?
Yeah, because it's good chips though. And then I did have a look behind, and there was a gutter running down to a drain.
Right.
And it,
I think the man is guilty as hell.
Stunk of piss.
And there was a gutter. We never saw him do anything like that. But
evidence.
guilty
Yeah.
as charged.
Wow.
Gossip number 3.
I have a story, a bit of juicy gossip, and I have no one I can tell.
Tell us.
Wrong there, mate. Last Friday night, I saw my friend's wife coming out my neighbour's house looking all sheepish and dishevelled. I hid because I didn't know what else to do, and I didn't want to be seen by her in case I put my foot in it with her husband or my neighbour. After a couple of days, I was out walking my dog and saw my neighbour coming up the road with his wife. They looked at me, and talking amongst themselves, they approached me and said, "We know you saw."
You're the one in the wrong, mate. You nosy prick.
So we know you saw, brackets can't say name, coming out of our house the other night, and we just want to ask you not to tell your friend, as he doesn't know what we get up to.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, okay, well, I won't say anything." And he shook my hand, and in his hand was a £20 note. I said, "Oh, there's £20 here." And the wife said, "There is more where that came from if I go round at 8 p.m. Friday night. I think they're sex people. And I'm a bit skint. I can't tell anyone else, so just saw your gossip post and had to tell you. I'm thinking about going.
Well, he
Pretty
can
good.
Yeah.
Cash on the hip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gossip number 4.
This gossip comes to you from a small suburb of Duncraig in Western Australia. Duncraig?
I think so.
And is regarding a man whom the community named the Wizard of Duncraig. Kind of wish it ended there. The Wizard is a 70 to 80-year-old man who is only seen wearing a remarkably pristine grey T-shirt tucked into denim short shorts.
What? He wears what? What does the wizard wear,
The
please?
Wizard is a 70 to 80-year-old man who is only seen wearing a remarkably pristine grey T-shirt tucked into his denim short shorts
Right.
and has never been seen without his dog.
All right. Is that it?
A tall PTSD-stricken greyhound. He has a white beard which rivals Joe's in its homeless chic and can usually be found strolling with his dog in the various local suburban parks. The goss concerns the Wizard's tie to the LGBT community.
What?
The gossip concerns the Wizard's ties
Right.
to the LGBT community and my city's premier gay sauna, the Steamworks, which is located in Chinatown next to a butcher's and a crab restaurant. Oh God! All this can be all this can be confirmed on Google Maps. The goths which I first heard in high school is that the Wizard developed and distributed a beverage known as the Red Dragon, a drink which relaxes the anal sphincter muscles and is thus conducive to the activities practiced in the Steamworks. The effects are similar to sniffing animal nitrate, which is widely used in gay clubs today. Oh, thank you. I know that. This beverage was consumed by patrons at the Steamworks throughout the 80s and 90s until the owners cracked down on the practice, although profits of the business surely declined as a result. This rumour is enduring, and although I only have exchanged polite greetings with the Wizard, when I look into his eyes I know it to be true. Also, he looks like he's been fucked up the arse a lot.
Gossip number 5.
I live with my wife and 2 daughters in a village near Lancaster. My wife and I recently visited a sex club in Blackpool, our first time at such an establishment.
Is he doing a rumour about himself?
After drinks and socialising, we were invited into the play area and somehow ended up on the stage area in cahoots with another couple with a large audience. During this time, I recognised one of the male onlookers naked and in the process of self-pleasuring as Kenneth, who is the local parish council gardener.
So,
Ken's here. We exchanged glances but didn't chat.
No chat.
no time for chat, Kenneth. I'm in the middle of something.
And so are you. In fact, I have no idea where he went, as in the various rooms we visited after, he was nowhere to be seen.
Gossip number 6.
There were twins in our school, and the rumour was that they used to climb up a tree and wank each other off. They were
Bloody twins.
they were the best climbers, so no one could get up to stop them. They were the best climbers, so no one could get up to stop them doing it. I really hope it's not true, but part of part of me believes it because they were so fucking odd. Cheers, Daryl.
Cheers, Daryl. Cheers,
But
Daryl.
but at least he dropped in that they were bloody good climbers.
Yeah.
So
I like that he said, yeah, so no one could stop them from doing it. So they're just wanking up some trees. And
Yeah.
no one can get up to
like
pull
a
them
pair
apart.
of gibbons at the top of a tree, basically.
Cheers, Daryl.
Cheers, Daryl.
Gossip number 7, celebrity. Luke McQueen.
Hello, Brian. Hello, Joe. I just wanted to give you a bit of gossip from my village. There was a man that used to walk around the village, and he'd always have his left hand holding his lower back wherever he walked, and he looked like he was in a bit of pain. He always wore sort of a white baggy shirt, and the rumour was basically that he used to sleep with his mum, and his mum always sort of looked a bit sheepish, but there wasn't much sympathy for her. It was more just more just him. And there's also another guy in the village who always used to wear a Leeds shirt, a bright yellow Leeds shirt, and have his hair slicked back like Elvis, almost looked plastic. And we used to think that he slept with his mum as well. I think it's probably just based on a sort of appearance. But those are the rumours. Cheers, bye.
Gossip number 8.
When I was growing up, I lived in Widnes. There was a guy who went round riding on his push bike around the area of Hoff Green. He had illuminous ginger hair, always had a smile on his face, and his name was Spunky.
It's nice.
Here comes Spunky. He was famous for wanking dogs off.
Ah, this is more like it.
He would ride past and everyone would shout, "Spunky the dog wanker," at him. He just kept smiling.
I bet he wasn't smiling when he got home. Tears of a clown, tears of a clown.
I don't live there anymore, but my parents do. If I ever do see him again, I'd definitely shout Spunky the dog wanker at him.
Gossip number 9.
Someone from the offices at fell down the stairs.
Yeah. So I got sent that by my friend. She sent me, someone's just fallen down the stairs at your it's really bad.
You're taking it really seriously.
Ambulance.
It's what?
Ambulance was there and everything. And I said, go and have a look. And she tried to go and have a look. And her boss was like, everyone stay in their seats, please. But the rumour was that there's just a pool of blood at the bottom of the stairs.
At the bottom of the
guy's
stairwell.
Yeah, the guy's back. No one said anything.
Right.
He's fine.
Yeah.
There's
Did
just
anyone ask him how he fell down the stairs? Or
No, there's just police tape round there still.
So there could be police tape. So
Yeah.
it's like they think it might be foul play.
Don't know.
Gossip from Poppy.
Do you ever have a boring week?
No. It's constant gossip.
Which offices?
It's like company. Yeah.
It's all going on there.
Yeah. Lots
So
of gossip
what your
there.
point is that there's foul play?
I think so. I don't know if...
Someone didn't hit their targets.
Yeah, maybe. Got pushed.
Shit.
I don't know. I think he fell and they just didn't have any,
put
like...
tape- they
just
had a
put
load
some
of-
tape round.
Yeah, maybe they're a load of tape. They just thought we're never using it.
Yeah.
Where is the office?
I don't know.
It's in London.
Oh, it's at London Bridge, yeah. I mean,
Jesus, be
hardcore,
warned, people. Be
yeah.
warned.
Gossip number 10.
Right, this is from Elliot Baker. He says, shout out to Bells. This is a man in his 50s or above who walks around the town in the late afternoon, suspiciously close to the end of the school day. In a shirt, sweater, thick socks, and lo and behold, very, very short shorts.
Short shorts.
He walks more of a drunkly stumble, aimlessly around town, saying hello to strangers. Strange, creepy, with an air of perversion around him. The tale is archaic, and the rumour is that he wears shorts that are excruciatingly short because he likes the friction and the breeze his cock and bollocks get as he walks the vast distances he does on a daily basis. Namely, Shorts Man is sure to make an appearance at the end of the school day in shorts no matter the weather. Freezing cold in the winter, still wears a shirt, sweater, thick socks and shorts. Summer and boiling hot, still in thick socks and shorts. All year round shorts. I wouldn't be surprised if you had a few other submissions of a shorts man in a town, as every small town has one. I can guarantee you that. Have fun with this, gents. Thanks, Elliot.
Shorts man.
Shorts man, coming to a cinema.
Shorts man. How do they come up with these names?
Gossip number 11.
Oh God.
I don't know what that one's like.
Yeah. Okay. I feel this a dark cloud hanging over me for this one. Here's a rumour from Leyland in Lancashire. Leyland in Lancashire.
Yeah.
14-year-old lad got his 13-year-old sister pregnant about 40 years ago. Oh. However, they managed to keep it quiet. She gave birth into a welly in the garden shed. Better safe than sorry. Fed the baby every day and it grew inside the welly. I think we can safely say this is not real.
Can't say.
Eventually it was too big, but it couldn't get out of the welly, so they cut it out of the welly. The baby had grown in... okay, we're
It's
going
the shape of a welly.
Yeah. The baby had grown into a perfect welly shape, so they abandoned it on the vicar's doorstep near the local church. The vicar came out in the morning to do some gardening and put his normal welly on. Then forced his foot into the baby's mouth, thinking it was the other welly.
Yeah.
Killed it. What a way to go. Buried it in an existing grave and then
In an existing grave.
and then threw himself off the steeple. The local kids still arranged to meet at Welly Baby's grave.
Oh, God.
Joe, Poppy and David will now choose their favourite room.
Okay, I jotted down 5 memorable ones.
Yeah.
No particular order.
Yeah.
Incest in India.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely.
Lovely
Kicked off.
tale. Welly Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, brought a tear to our eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor old Welly Baby. Killed. Kenneth spotting his
Yeah.
friends making love on the stage
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then leaving. The Wizard of Duncraig.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about
Oh,
him.
how do you forget about the Wizard? And we've just spoken about him. Shorts man.
Shorts
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So those are
Yeah.
just 5, and that stuck in my head, guys. But I'm not forcing anyone's hand.
Poppy, who do you want to...
I think
Which rumour would you like to
room-
spread?
Yeah, which room would you?
incest in India is pretty good.
Yeah.
Was
Is it?
Just
Yeah.
generally.
Is it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. Do you want? Is that your vote?
Yeah, maybe. What do you
Okay.
guys think?
I'm a bit of a sucker for Welly Baby.
I like Welly
like
Baby
Welly
as
Baby.
well.
We all
Maybe we
like
should
Welly
go. Yeah.
Baby?
Let's
Yeah.
go Welly
All
Baby.
the,
Yeah.
all the
Yeah,
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right. Poppy,
Yeah.
you see that window behind you?
Yeah.
Can you open it up
All right.
and could you just spread the room by
Just
shouting out into
shouting
the
out.
street? Yeah.
All right.
just give them a recap of what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to?
So
What's
we're open the
happening?
window.
Here we go. I'll
Here we
open
go.
it.
All right. There was a brother and sister shagging. They gave birth to a baby in a welly. Vicar put his foot in it, killed it instantly. He felt bad, jumped off the top of a steeple, killed himself. They put the baby in a unmarked grave. I don't know if that was...
The kids still meet at...
the kids still meet at Welly Baby grave. That's it.
Do you shut the window?
That's freezing, isn't it?
I shut it.
Cheers, Poppy.
It's all right.
I think that's a great way to end.
Right, that's it. Right. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye.